In the serene mountains of Japan, nestled among ancient pine trees and blooming cherry blossoms, stood the Zen monastery of Shofukuji. The monastery was known for its tranquility and the wisdom of its abbot, Master Ryokan, who had guided countless monks on their path to enlightenment. One spring morning, a young monk named Tetsuo arrived at the gates of Shofukuji. Tetsuo was a diligent student, eager to learn the ways of Zen, but he was plagued by constant mind chatter. No matter how hard he tried, his mind was always racing with thoughts, worries, and distractions. Upon his arrival, Tetsuo was welcomed by Master Ryokan, who observed the young monk's anxious demeanor. "What brings you to Shofukuji, young one?" the master asked kindly. "Master Ryokan," Tetsuo replied with a bow, "I seek to learn the art of calming my mind. My thoughts are incessant, and I cannot find peace. Please teach me how to silence the chatter in my mind." Master Ryokan nodded, understanding the young monk's struggle. "Come, Tetsuo, let us walk through the garden." As they walked among the vibrant flowers and gently swaying trees, Master Ryokan began to share his wisdom. "Tetsuo, the mind is like a monkey, always jumping from one branch to another. To calm the mind, we must first understand its nature." The master led Tetsuo to a small pond in the heart of the garden. The water was clear and still, reflecting the blue sky above. "Sit by this pond and observe the water," Master Ryokan instructed. "Notice how it reflects everything around it. When the water is still, the reflections are clear. But if you disturb the water, the reflections become distorted." Tetsuo sat by the pond, watching the still water. He realized that his mind was like the pond, and his thoughts were the disturbances that created ripples, distorting his inner peace. "Master, how can I keep my mind as still as this pond?" Tetsuo asked. Master Ryokan smiled. "To still the mind, you must practice mindfulness and meditation. But remember, Tetsuo, stillness is not the absence of thoughts, but the ability to let them come and go without attachment." Over the next few weeks, Tetsuo immersed himself in the practice of meditation. He followed Master Ryokan's guidance, focusing on his breath and observing his thoughts without judgment. Despite his efforts, he often found himself caught in the whirlpool of his mind chatter. One evening, feeling frustrated and defeated, Tetsuo approached Master Ryokan. "Master, no matter how much I meditate, my mind remains noisy. I feel like I am failing." Master Ryokan placed a reassuring hand on Tetsuo's shoulder. "Patience, young one. Calming the mind is not achieved overnight. Let me tell you a story." In a small village not far from the monastery, there lived a renowned calligrapher named Hakuin. Hakuin was known for his beautiful and intricate calligraphy, which conveyed the essence of Zen with each stroke of his brush. Despite his fame, Hakuin was deeply troubled by the incessant chatter of his mind. One day, seeking solace, Hakuin visited a Zen master named Gensho, who lived in a secluded hermitage atop a mountain. Hakuin climbed the steep path, determined to find a way to quiet his mind. Upon reaching the hermitage, Hakuin found Master Gensho meditating under a large, ancient tree. Bowing deeply, Hakuin shared his troubles. "Master, my mind is constantly filled with thoughts. No matter how hard I try, I cannot find peace. Please help me." Master Gensho opened his eyes and looked at Hakuin with calm serenity. "The mind's chatter is like a noisy river," he said. "The more you fight against it, the louder it becomes. Instead, learn to flow with it." Confused, Hakuin asked, "How can I flow with the noise in my mind?" Master Gensho handed Hakuin a cup of tea. "Before you drink, observe the tea leaves," he instructed. "Notice how they float and settle in the water. Your thoughts are like these tea leaves. Let them float and settle naturally." Hakuin watched the tea leaves, understanding the metaphor. Over the next few months, he practiced mindfulness, allowing his thoughts to come and go without resistance. Gradually, he found that his mind's chatter began to subside, replaced by a sense of inner peace and clarity. As Master Ryokan finished the story, Tetsuo felt a sense of calm wash over him. "Master, I understand now. I must let my thoughts flow naturally without fighting against them." "Exactly, Tetsuo," Master Ryokan said. "Continue your practice with patience and compassion for yourself. In time, you will find the stillness you seek." Tetsuo resumed his meditation practice with renewed determination. He focused on his breath, allowing his thoughts to drift by like clouds in the sky. Whenever his mind wandered, he gently brought his attention back to the present moment. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Tetsuo noticed a subtle change within himself. The mind chatter that once plagued him began to lose its grip. He found moments of stillness and clarity, where his mind was as calm as the pond in the garden. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves turned vibrant shades of red and gold, Tetsuo sat by the pond, meditating. He heard the gentle rustling of the leaves and the distant chirping of birds, but his mind was serene. For the first time, he experienced true inner peace. Master Ryokan approached and sat beside him. "You have done well, Tetsuo. Remember, the journey to stillness is ongoing. Continue to cultivate mindfulness and compassion, both for yourself and others." Tetsuo bowed deeply, gratitude filling his heart. "Thank you, Master. Your guidance has changed my life." Years passed, and Tetsuo became a revered Zen master, guiding others on their path to stillness. He often recounted the lessons he had learned from Master Ryokan and the story of the calligrapher Hakuin. His teachings spread far and wide, helping countless individuals find peace amidst the chaos of their minds. One day, a young monk named Haru arrived at Shofukuji, seeking guidance. Haru, like Tetsuo before him, struggled with constant mind chatter. He approached Master Tetsuo, who welcomed him with a warm smile. "Master Tetsuo," Haru began, "I am tormented by my thoughts. How can I find peace?" Tetsuo led Haru to the same pond where he had once sought solace. "Sit by this pond and observe the water," he instructed. "Let your thoughts come and go like the ripples on the surface." As Haru followed his master's guidance, Tetsuo shared the wisdom he had gained over the years. "The mind's chatter is a natural part of our existence," he explained, "but we have the power to choose how we respond to it. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can cultivate a state of inner peace." Haru listened intently, finding hope in his master's words. With patience and perseverance, he began his journey toward stillness, just as Tetsuo had done years before. Moral of the story: the mind's chatter is like a noisy river, constantly flowing with thoughts and distractions. To find peace, we must learn to flow with it, allowing our thoughts to come and go without resistance. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can cultivate a state of inner stillness and clarity. Remember, the journey to stillness is ongoing, and with patience and compassion, we can transform our minds and find true peace. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the constant noise of our thoughts. However, by practicing mindfulness and embracing the natural flow of our minds, we can achieve a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Inner peace is not the absence of thoughts, but the ability to navigate them with calmness and grace. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring and helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family who might benefit from these teachings. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts or any personal experiences you'd like to share. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more life-changing stories and motivational content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video.